Hey everyone, we hear you're interested in starting your own chapter of TSA. That's great. We've compiled a comprehensive list of everything you need to know to make your first year a success. In this video, we'll cover some tasks you need to complete before your first meeting, how to affiliate with National TSA, some additional resources for you, and an overview of TSA events that you can share with your own chapter. Feel free to skip around this video to whichever section you need the most. Firstly, make sure you're following all of the rules your school sets for starting a new club. At mine, you need to get an advisor and submit a form, but yours may be different. Ask teachers, counselors, or your principal to find the most up-to-date information for your school. And get started on this as soon as you can to make sure you meet all required deadlines. Growing interest in your club is one of the most important parts of starting it. Without members, what's the point of TSA? So here are some ways that you can advertise your club to your school. Put flyers around your school to gain publicity and let people know this exciting new opportunity. Make these eye-catching and informative so that they really get people interested in TSA. If you're not a huge graphic designer, there are resources like Canva or Poster My Wall that provide templates and make it really easy. We also encourage you to get on social media. Make an Instagram and have all your friends repost it. This can be a great way to get information out about meetings and any other special events like National TSA Week in October or any fundraisers you might be hosting. Finally, advertise using your school's resources. At my school, this means getting on the announcements or advertising at the club fair. Another option is to ask your advisor to send an email out to all the students in your school through your learning management system, or ask teachers to personally recommend TSA to students they think should join. You could also go around and talk to different classes with a short elevator speech about TSA. Take advantage of these opportunities to get people interested and boost your membership. Okay. Great, you've made it to your first meeting. But wait, what do we tell all of these people to make them want to join TSA? Well, we would recommend starting with a general description of TSA. TSA is a career and technical student organization, like DECA or HOSA, but for STEAM and technology. The events are very diverse, from fashion design to coding, and are meant to teach people how technical skills are beneficial in every potential career. Why should they join TSA? This one's really important. TSA has so many opportunities to gain leadership experience, not only through officer positions and committees, but also through events focused on building leadership skills. We can also guarantee that practically anyone can find an event that will interest them. TSA events aren't just about technology. There are creative events, public speaking events, and STEM events. Next, you can give them an overview of the conferences, regionals, state, and nationals. Some interesting facts about TSA conferences are that you do not have to compete in them chronologically. It's entirely possible to skip regionals and state but still go to nationals. Additionally, all three of these conferences are in the second semester. Regionals is usually in January. These facts may make people more interested in joining. Also, make sure that you set membership expectations for your chapter. Some examples are how often your meetings will be, whether or not people will be required to attend meetings in the first semester when there are no conferences, any club fees you may need for the cost of affiliation and other expenses, like chapter t-shirts, as well as any forms you may need for your school, and how information will be put out. Once you've had your first meeting, we hope you feel much more confident in your status as a new chapter and ready to take on the rest of the year.
Once you have a good idea of how many members you have, it's time to affiliate with National TSA. First, go to the TSA website. Press the About section. And under here, you will find Chapters, where there is a phone number and a link labeled Join Us. If you want a detailed walkthrough of the affiliation process, then you may call the number to ask questions and receive guidance. If you click Join TSA, you will be brought to TSA's membership system, where you will then press Chapter Membership. If you want to create a new chapter, then simply check the Request a Login for New Chapter. There, you will be able to create a login. From here, you must decide on the membership types you want. Depending on the people in your group, you can choose one of 3 TSA membership plans: Red Cap, White Cap, or Blue Cap. Red Cap is a plan for a chapter that has under 10 students in it. Additional members throughout the year can be added with a fee. White Cap is a plan for a chapter with 11 or more students in it. Each member of the White Cap plan will cost $12. Red Cap will automatically be turned into White Cap if the chapter exceeds 10 members. And finally, Blue Cap is a plan that accepts an unlimited number of members if you pay a flat fee. To recap, here's the general information that you will need to affiliate. 1. Your chapter registration form. This form will collect essential information about your chapter, including school details, advisor information, and student member details. 2. Your chapter constitution. You will need to create a constitution for your chapter, outlining its goals, objectives, membership requirements, and operational procedures. And finally, membership fees. Be prepared to pay any required membership dues and affiliation fees. Specific deadlines for affiliation to compete or attend conferences can be found on the TNTSA website calendar.
The National and Tennessee TSA websites are very helpful when finding resources for TSA. For example, if you need to know more details about chapter affiliation, conferences, or getting contact information, the TSA website is a great place to start. Feel free to look over the website yourself, as I will not cover everything. The About section gives a brief overview about TSA. This portion of the website shows a brief description on what TSA is, what chapters are, how competition works, etc. It also has a video link to learn more about what TSA is. There are also links that show our national officer teams, state delegations, and more. One of the most important parts of the website is the membership portion. Earlier in the video, we talk about chapter affiliation and starting a chapter at your school. I recommend watching that to get a full understanding of affiliation and tips for starting your chapter. This portion also has links such as why join TSA and membership FAQs. These are helpful if you are hesitant about starting a chapter or joining TSA. Competitions and programs is the most significant section of the National TSA website. This includes all events, the event themes for each year, competition updates, and programs like inside TSA, like Teams and Solar Sprint. Conferences and events show where the national competition is being held each year and information about it. It also shows each state's website and contact information, which could be used to find the dates and location for the state competitions. To see the latest update, navigate to the What's New portion of the website to see more updates. This is also the same for the Tennessee TSA website. There's an About, Programs, Conferences, Resources, and Get Involved. These are loosely similar to the national website, although it has more state-based information. To learn more about state and regional competitions, you can navigate to the conference page to get more information. Another great resource for keeping track of dates is the calendar located in the About section. This shows all the upcoming events. As stated before, feel free to explore the website yourself to learn more about what you need to know. If you need any extra help, you could always request a state officer to visit your chapter or email tennessee.tsa@tn.gov.
TSA has many events for middle school and high school members. We recognize that it may be difficult for new members to choose the right events. Currently, on the National TSA website and Tennessee TSA website, there are multiple resources dedicated to helping students find the correct events for them. Furthermore, Tennessee TSA is releasing a flowchart in order to help students narrow down their event choices. This flowchart will include questions such as, do you want to work in a team? Are you comfortable with public speaking? And would you like to submit a portfolio? This flowchart is designed to help students narrow down their options so they only have to research a couple of events to find the right event for them. Also, be on the lookout throughout the year for new resources to be released on Tennessee TSA's website and also the National TSA website.
Hello everybody, my name is Anderson Vasquez Francisco and I will be showing you how to get to a bunch of useful resources and information that you might need to improve your skills and/or your events. The first thing that you'd want to do is open your web browser and go to the National TSA website. If you don't already know how to get there, you can just type tsaweb.org into your web browser and it should automatically take you to the same page that I am on. Once you are here, you can click on the student member site. It should take you to a login screen. However, since I already signed in before, it took me to this part. When you get to the login screen, you will need to enter your login credentials. If you don't already know your login credentials, you can go to your chapter advisor for that information, and he or she should be able to give it to you. Once you're here, you should see a bunch of buttons, and the important one here is the total TSA one. Click on it. Once you are here, you'll see another column of buttons. However, the only one important for this is the student member resources. Here you will see a bunch of different things that you could use to improve your resume, improve your program, improve your knowledge of the parliamentary procedure, improve your fundraising, improve your understanding of the TSA bylaws, and so many more. Here you can find the answer to a bunch of different questions that may come across your brain as you're working on your TSA events.
Congratulations! With this information, you are more than capable of running a successful TSA chapter at your school. We hope this video has made you feel confident to start your TSA journey.